Has been acting strange. Yesterday she smiled at me. Part 1, The Cabin. My name is David, and I'm a mechanic by trade. I live in a comfy little apartment in the city, nothing fancy, just enough to feel like home. But what makes it truly feel like home is my dog, Bella. Bella's been with me for 4 years now. She's an energetic mutt, probably a mix of Labrador and something smaller, always wagging her tail, always up for a cuddle, especially when I'm dead tired after a long shift. She has this uncanny ability to sense when I'm down. And lately, that's been a lot more often. After my girlfriend of 5 years left me, I felt hollow. Like something had been scooped out of my chest. Bella never left my side during that mess. She'd curl up next to me every night like she was trying to hold me together. That's why I decided to take a break from everything: work, the city, the memories. I booked a remote cabin in the mountains, somewhere with no phone signal, no internet, and most importantly, no people. Just me, Bella, and 2 weeks to breathe. We got to the cabin on a cloudy afternoon. It wasn't anything luxurious, just a small wooden house with a creaky porch and a fireplace that looked like it hadn't been used in years. But it was quiet. Peaceful. A little too quiet, maybe, but I was grateful for it. Day 1 was simple: unpack, light the fire, and let Bella explore the woods around the cabin. She was in heaven, bounding through the underbrush, sniffing every tree like it was some holy artifact. That night, she curled up at my feet while I drank hot chocolate and listened to the wind through the pine trees. Day 2, we went for a long hike and stumbled on a pond about a mile from the cabin. It was tucked away behind a dense cluster of trees, like it didn't want to be found. The water was glassy, still too still. But Bella didn't care. She drank from it, splashed in it, chased her reflection like she was a puppy again. On day 3, we went back. I brought a blanket and sat on the shore while Bella waded deeper into the water. That's when I noticed her start acting weird. She froze mid-splash and stared at something beneath the surface. Then she let out a low growl and backed away. When she came out of the water, she had this translucent, thick goop stuck to her nose and fur. I laughed at first, thinking it was just pond scum, but when I touched it, it clung to my fingers like glue. It took nearly an hour to wash it off in the cabin's tiny bathroom. That was the last normal day we had. Day 4, Bella didn't wake me up by licking my face like she always did. She sat in the corner of the room, staring at me. Just staring. Her tail didn't wag. Her eyes didn't blink. I tried to shake it off. Maybe she was tired. Maybe the pond had made her sick. Dogs get weird sometimes, right? But by the next day, I knew something was off. Bella started pacing. Not the kind of pacing dogs do when they're bored. This was different. She kept walking between the front door and me, whimpering, then letting out short, sharp barks like she wanted me to see something. At one point, she even grabbed the sleeve of my hoodie in her mouth and tried pulling me toward the door. "What is it, girl?" I asked. "Something out there." She looked up at me, eyes wide. She whimpered, low and long, and for a split second, I thought I saw something in them: fear. Real fear. I looked outside. Trees. Snow. Silence. There's nothing there. She didn't believe me. Day 6. Bella wasn't Bella. She didn't sleep in her usual spot by my bed. She didn't eat. She didn't bark. She just sat, perfectly still, facing the corner of the living room all night. I called to her, softly at first. "Bella?" "Nothing." "Come on, girl. You okay?" She turned her head slowly, too slowly, and looked at me. Not through me. At me. Like I was a stranger in her house. Her eyes didn't look right anymore. Day 7. She smiled at me. It happened while I was making coffee, trying to pretend things were normal. I turned around, and there she was sitting just inside the hallway, her head tilted slightly, mouth open in a crooked line. Her tongue lolled out, but her lips curled in a way no dogs should. It wasn't a snarl. It wasn't happy. It was mocking. "Bella." My voice cracked. She blinked. Slow. Deliberate. And then she smiled wider. Day 8. She attacked me today. I was taking firewood from the shed behind the cabin when she lunged. No bark. No growl. Just silence, then teeth. She bit into my arm before I could even register what was happening. I fell backward, slamming into the wall, knocking over a shovel. "Bella, stop!" I shouted. She hesitated. That hesitation saved me. She backed off, trembling, growling softly like she was fighting something inside her. I locked her in the bathroom and wrapped a towel around my bleeding arm. It's bruised and torn, but I'm alive. For now. Day 9. I drove to the nearest vet an hour downhill. Bella sat silent in the back seat, watching the trees pass. The vet was a middle-aged woman named Dr. Hannah. She examined Bella for a few minutes, then pulled me aside. "I don't know what this is," she said, pointing at a sample she took from Bella's nose. "It's sticky. Almost like some kind of resin. But it moves. Slightly. Almost as if it's reacting to air." "Is she sick?" I asked, desperation slipping into my voice. She hesitated. "I don't think this is biological, David. Whatever it is, it's not normal. I'd stay away from the water around here if I were you." When we got back to the cabin, Bella was quiet again. Too quiet. Tonight she spoke. It was after midnight. I heard scratching at the bedroom door. I thought she was trying to get in again. But then the scratching stopped. Then came the voice. "David." It wasn't a bark. It wasn't a growl. It was words. "David. Let me in." The voice sounded wrong. Too slow. Like someone who had only heard human speech and was trying to mimic it. "Come what?" I backed away from the door, my heart hammering so loud I was sure she could hear it. Day 11. I haven't slept. She's still out there. I can see her through the gap under the door, her shadow. She's standing. Not on 4 legs. 2. Her fur's no longer brown. It's graying patchy slick. Like it's rotting. Her eyes are bloodshot, bulging slightly from her skull. Her claws have lengthened, curling into sharp, black hooks. And she's still talking. "Come out, David. Come out, David. Come out." Over and over and over again. The same words in that same distorted voice. I've pushed furniture against the door, but I don't know how long it'll hold. I can hear her breathing now. Heavy. Wet. I'm so tired. I keep thinking about the pond. What did she find in there? Is Bella still in there somewhere? Trapped inside whatever this thing is now? She was my best friend. My only real companion in the world. And now she's trying to kill me. But sometimes, in the spaces between her words, I hear her whimper. Like she's still fighting. I want to believe she's still in there. Please. If anyone finds this, help her.